Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. I tell you what, guys, I am pretty stoked to be kind of showing you the product on the table in front of us. We're going to be talking about the T-ring and then the finger cut kit that encompasses and includes the T-ring in it. I first saw this on EDC Specialties. I believe it was Rob, and I went back and tried to find the video, and I could not find it, but I bet Jason, the gentleman that I've been speaking to about the finger cut kit and the T-ring, God, I bet he has it. But I wanted to get this video out because this, oh man, I am super digging this. But anyway, I first saw it on EDC Specialties. He really cut, he ended up cutting his finger really badly. But the funny thing about it is he had just gotten these in the mail that day. And he cut his finger pretty darn bad, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I just got these things in the mail." Went and got it, used it, and said, "I'm sold. I am yes. These need to be everywhere." So when I was talking to Jason, when I contacted him, I kind of forgot about it after that first little, and dumb me, but. And then I saw something here just really recently. I think it might have been their Instagram, finger cut kits Instagram. And I'm like, yes, this. So I immediately shot him a DM on Instagram, was like, hey, what do I need to do to get my hands on one of these? Was contacted by Jason Ramos. And I'll talk a little bit about Jason here in a minute. And he's like, kind of give me the lowdown. And I was like, dude, is there any way I can get my hands on these? He's like, yeah, I'll send you a T-ring so you can check it out, and I'll send you one of the finger cut kits so you can give it away on your channel if you want to. And I'm like, yes, please. And I tell you what, guys, I am so stoked. But let me first show you. Let me break the T-ring out here, and I'll kind of show it to you. Now, I tell you what, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we have here, and there will definitely be some links in the description of the video, websites that you can check out and get a little bit more information, a little bit more in-depth information on it. But this is the T-ring. And basically what it is, exactly what it is, it's a finger tourniquet. That's what it is. And it says it immediately stops bleeding in the appendage. And that is exactly what, like I said, I believe it was Rob. That's exactly what he said in his video. He's like, it was like you turned off a faucet. It just stopped the bleeding cold. And the interesting thing about it is it's supposed to be one size fits all. I mean, it fits on pretty much all of my fingers pretty darn well. I mean, it's supposed to be tight. They say you can actually wear it for up to 60 minutes. But you see those, what I call kind of like weak spots? You can actually snap it there, and it'll stretch out a little bit further if you have someone with larger fingers. Now, these two little things, from what I read on the website and stuff, it's basically so you can test nerves to see if there's any nerve damage. Now, I am not a medical professional. I'm not an EMT. I'm not anything like that. So anytime you use something, you want to be educated on it. I'm just kind of hopefully giving you the broad strokes here. Now, the whole thing, this is the finger cut kit. This includes the T-ring, but it also includes, you got the T-ring, you've got a cleaning wipe, 2 gauze pads, 3 wound strips, 2 bandages, and 2 shower shields, which are basically finger condoms. That's what they are. And the finger cut kit as a whole gives you a way to, trust me guys, I know there's a lot of us that will cut ourselves fairly badly and not do anything about it. Not seek medical attention for it. Well, this gives you a way to care for a wound and hopefully, if it's bad enough, get yourself to a medical professional and seek, for lack of a better term, proper treatment, proper medical treatment. I know, we're guys, we're stubborn. I get it. But the whole thing is you can take this, put this on, then you can use your kit. You know, you can use your cleaning wipe, you got your gauze pads, and then they've got the like wound strips. They're basically like, if you see that picture there, they almost look like little butterfly stitches. So you can actually close the wound. And there it says you can remove the T-ring max 60 minutes and then apply a bandage to it if you want to cover it further, which you probably should. Now, when I was looking at it and thinking about it, I was like, okay, well, you put this over the wound, you do everything. Do I want to take this back off over the wound? That might not be. Well, there again, snap it at that weak point, and then this is just basically rubber. You can rip it. See how it's starting to rip there? You can rip or cut it, snip it, and then rip it away and take it off so you don't have to pull it back over your wound. Which, I think this is just, where has this been? And I'll tell you, oh, geez, it's been maybe a month ago. Don't know. I think, where was it? It's kind of hard to see. It didn't leave a scar, but shout out to Justin, OCD for EDC, for this beautiful knife he gave me. But, yeah, you see that tip? Yep. You know where I'm going with this. I was actually putting this in, like, my Pelican-style case that I have for knives. And I was being dumb. I mean, it happens. And I believe I was putting it in the case like this. Well, this caught the foam and did one of those numbers. And then this finger came down, and it was, I mean, I sunk it into that finger pretty deep. It was, yeah, there was blood. There was lots of blood. And I couldn't get it to stop bleeding. I had a heck of a time to get it to stop bleeding. This would have been perfect. Guys, if you've had knives, you've worked with knives, you've probably or pretty close to been in a situation where this would have came in really, really handy. And I'm not trying to be an infomercial or anything like that. This was not solicited from them. I went to them and said, I want this. I want to look at this. And I don't do that very often. As a matter of fact, ooh, geez. This is definitely the first time I've ever been this adamant about, hey, I need this. But I tell you what, guys, if you do anything with knives, whether you just collect, if you sharpen or forge or make knives, I don't know why you would not have one of these. I cannot think of a good reason why you would not have one of these. That's just me. You've been doing the job, you might, but I tell you what, this thing, I will have probably a couple of these in the house from here on out. There'll probably be one here on the table, as a matter of fact. This just makes so much sense. The kit and everything. You can clean a wound, stop the bleeding, clean a wound, doctor yourself up. Now, obviously, if there's tendon damage, severe damage, you need to seek medical attention. That's a no-brainer. You need to do that. But I am so on board with these things. I will leave all sorts of information down in the description, where you can get them, just additional information that you might want to be better educated. Like I said, I am not a medical health professional in any way, shape, or form. Sure, I've taken first aid classes, but it's always good to educate yourself. Real quick, a quick bio. The T-ring was invented by a Dr. William Green. Did his residency at Harbor UCLA, and then was actually in the Air Force for 4 years, and was stationed at Bethesda, or Andrews Air Force Base, excuse me, stationed in the ER at Andrews Air Force Base. Did all medical treatment for the U.S. Marshals, Secret Service. Yeah, he's been there, a very highly publicated. Is that the right word? Yeah, I think so. Lots of publications the doctor has had. Lots of awards the doctor has won. So, just kind of wanted to give you a little bio. All that information will be on the... They'll be on the website that I put in the description. A huge shout out to this guy right here, Jason Ramos. He's, as you can see there, he's a smoke jumper. He's a product researcher, gear researcher, professional fire gear researcher. He's the one that actually hooked me up with the T-ring and the finger cut kit. So thank you very much, Jason. I'm definitely going to give him a plug here. I've been talking to Jason this week. He's written a book called Smoke Jumper. And I've actually been talking to him this week. He was, one of the times I was trying to get a hold of him, he was out on a, he does search and rescue. He was out on a search and rescue mission. And unfortunately, it was a rescue mission that didn't have a very good outcome. So, dude, this is coming from a guy that went to sea on a submarine for 20 years. To me, this is the definition of badass. I'm sorry, but it is. That's my wholehearted opinion. He did also send me some of these little like info cards, finger cut kit. So y'all know I'm all about the swag, so I will be putting these in my swag bags that I give away on SKL, just like the stickers. But I'm trying to get this information out there because I was completely oblivious to it. I don't know if any of you have been aware of it or know about it, or maybe you saw the EDC specialties like I did, and you know, okay. But yes, this is a product that I think needs to be everywhere that there are knives. I really do. I feel very, very strongly about that. So I usually don't tell you, hey, you need to go get this, but you know, completely my opinion, you do anything with knives, you need to get this. That's just me, guys. So thank you very much for spending some time with me today, checking out the T-ring and the finger cut kit. Like I said, I am definitely going to have some. This one will be given away. As a matter of fact, why don't we just do it? Let's just give it away now. Leave a comment down below, guys, and you'll get entered to win the finger cut kit. I'll leave it run for a little while. I'm not going to give it an exact date or anything, but leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of the finger cut kit, and that'll enter you. I'll do a drawing here, maybe. I'll let it go maybe a week or so, and then I'll just grab a comment like I always do and give away the finger cut kit that Jason... It's not open, it's unopened, it's sterile. So I'll be giving that away right here on the channel. Thank you again, Jason. Jason Ramos, I greatly appreciate all the help, and definitely thank you for providing the T-ring and the finger cut kit for me to check out. Thank you guys for spending some time with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment if you want to win yourself a finger cut kit. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.